Hey superstars, Professor Larry again. Today we're going to talk about your strengths. Think for a moment. What are your greatest strengths? Inherently, what are you really good at? You might be a great writer. You might be really good at social skills. You could be really good at athletics and some type of sport. Maybe dance, maybe art. What are you really good at? The reality is when we operate within our strengths, when we're working within our strengths, we enjoy it more, and we actually do better. Time passes. Think about something that you really love to do, and then all of a sudden you look up and the day's gone. That's what we really want in our world. And so how do we get that? Do we have to look for a job that has our strengths built into them? Not necessarily, because maybe you really love the competition of basketball or football, but maybe you won't be a professional NFL player or NBA player. So instead, you find where you can be competitive. And in almost every field, you can find competition. So today we're going to think about our strengths. And you won't even have to really think about it because some really great organizations have created strength finders. There's a couple of different ones that you can find on the internet. And one that I'm really fond of is the VIA Character Institute Strengths. And another is the High Five Strength Test. Look online. They have free assessments for you. I'll share with you that my top 5 strengths from the VIA Character Strength Test are creativity, spirituality, judgment, appreciation of beauty and excellence, and hope. And by using these strengths every day, by making a conscious effort to use them in whatever I do every day, brings greater happiness and life satisfaction. Because they're my strengths, it's what I do. And whenever I have something that's difficult in front of me, I try to consciously incorporate these strengths. Even when I do something as simple as taking a bike ride, which is something I love to do anyway, I try to remember to incorporate my strengths because it will make it even more satisfying. So, gratitude, that's an easy one for me to incorporate into nearly anything. Whenever I start something, I think about the space, I think about the opportunity, and I am grateful for everything that I have, the people that I'm with, whatever I get to do, and just be in the moment and be at peace with it. Spirituality, well, I'm kind of lucky because I get to ride my bike very close to the beach, actually at the beach, and being alone on the beach, on the sand, hearing the waves, I can really get into my zone and give lots of thanks and could be connected to the divine and to the universe. Judgment. How do I make judgments when I ride a bike? Well, that's easy. Am I going to go north or am I going to go south? Which way is the wind going? Which is going to be the harder ride? If I go north, it is uphill. If I go south, it's pretty flat. And so I make judgments about what I'm going to do and where I'm going to go. Perhaps one of the greatest strengths that I have that I didn't know I had until I took this strength assessment was appreciation of beauty and excellence. And when I looked at that and started to ponder it, it clicked. I realized why I love to teach so much. I love to see when people achieve their own excellence. It really makes me happy. I feel really good just thinking about it right now. It's also why I love to watch sports, because when we see a true athlete doing their art, nothing could be better. It's why I love to watch live performances in general of dance or concerts or live theater, because when people are really being their best, it's just incredible. It's why I love looking at art. It's like why I love tasting great food. And think about it. We can find excellence anywhere. And in the classroom, when I'm teaching my students, I love to see when my students get there. And I'm so blessed that I get to have an actual job, a career where I get to do this constantly. When I'm not working, though, I can find excellence in the beauty of nature anywhere. Look around. Whether it's in flowers or trees or meadows or hillsides or mountains, or even in architecture that people built, or perhaps gardens. So for me, that's one of my strengths that I can find all the time, anywhere, and it just really brings me great happiness. My last one is hope. If you talk to people, they'll tell you I'm a diehard optimistic. I'm always hopeful that will be better. I know today's great, and I know tomorrow will be even better, and it really makes me happy, and I bring that into anything I do. If I'm encountering a difficult circumstance, I just think about how it will be better. Everything passes. But these are my strengths. I encourage you to find your own strengths. I encourage you to take one of these assessments and then acknowledge your first five, your top five strengths. What are they? And then the assignment I'm going to give you this week is to take a moment every day to consciously use each of those strengths in something that you're doing. It may seem awkward at first. You may think that like, oh, I can't put this strength into this activity. But after you start using them and being aware of them, you're going to realize that you can apply your strengths pretty much anywhere. In addition, you're going to start to realize how much more happiness you get. Maybe you've got a job you don't really like. Maybe you work at a fast food place. Put your strengths there, right? It will make the time go past and you'll feel much better about it. Or maybe there's a difficult task you want to do, like maybe you're in school and have to do a paper. Put your strengths there and watch how much easier it is and watch how much better you do. Because when we're using our strengths, we are at the top of our game. So, superstars, do your best this week, be brilliant, and I'll see you next time.